Hey, what's up, you guys? Happy Sunday night. Welcome to the Jet Postgame.
Yeah.
Another fine performance
Yeah.
on this beginning of Christmas week here.
Yeah. And Kev, I said to myself after the game, that's why we take about an hour after the game to come on, that I'm going to try to deliver even the bad news with a smiley face. Because, it's the holidays. I don't want to get people down. I don't want.
Listen, this is like you're watching Ebenezer himself out there running around to kill your holiday.
Yeah, no, exactly. And the funny thing is, I don't know if I saw it before the game or halfway through the first quarter. Somebody posted, the opposition should let the Jets start every game with a 10-point lead because that can make it interesting. And whether I saw it before the game started, but anyway, the funny thing is that we had the 10-point lead, and that's something that made it interesting. Because if you take away that first quarter, we got killed again, 31-14.
Yeah.
In the second half, we scored no points. The only points in the second half came off of the Eccles pick six.
And listen, I had it written down here that to me, it started with the stupid penalty on the fair catch.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Right?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah. Kevin, I'm done. It's December 19th. We played 14 games in 15 weeks. I'm done with this is a young team. Okay? Age-wise, this is a young team. Football-wise, I think, Mike, personally, they've seen everything they're going to see in this 15 weeks. They're not going to see anything they don't know or haven't seen, and yet we're still making the same mistakes. Mm-hmm. So my question is now, is it the kids or is it the teachers?
I mean, the run defense is horrendous.
Worst in the league.
Horrendous.
Yeah. You gave up, and I have the numbers, you gave up over 200, I believe, rushing yards. I'll check my numbers, to a team that can't run, who's the worst in running. Yet some guy off the bench, Duke Johnson, right? I don't even think he was on the team last week.
Mm-hmm.
Scorched you.
Mm-hmm.
Scorched you. And we're supposed to believe this defensive coordinator is going to be our guy next year with our 10 new draft picks and whoever we bring in for free agency. I'm supposed to believe that when Carl Lawson comes back, it's going to make a world of difference with this defensive coordinator. After what, you got to fire the teacher. He's got to go.
Man, every week, like getting out schemed, out coached, out positioned, out everything.
You came out in a game that at halftime was 17-17, and you saw, and listen, Miami, player for player, is a better team than us.
Right, yeah. Right, but they took it to you, man, and you never punch back.
And that was my point, Kevin. We came out in the second half against Miami. After it was even, they made their adjustments and beat the crap on us, defense to offense. Mm-hmm. Our offense couldn't get what I had some number here. What did they have in the third quarter? I think they had 7 plays total in the third quarter. 7 plays total.
Well, I don't know if I wrote this down right.
Okay.
I mean, because I was scribbling while I was watching. Uh-huh. I heard something like to the effect that they said they had 35 yards in the second half with like under 3 minutes left.
Yeah, I think 45 was the total. I have it here somewhere in
my notes. Horrendous.
Yeah.
Horrendous.
Yeah. I believe the whole second half they got 3 first downs. So not only is
I bet you, like, if you had high school kids playing on the team, they'd have more than 35 yards.
Yeah. And that's my point. I don't want to, and that's my point, is that our offense could only do so much. And I'm going to give the offense a little break here. Screw Zach. Forget Zach for a moment. LaFleur's hands are tied when Mims goes out with dehydration. I'm sorry, I like Mims. He just sealed his fate. He had a chance to be a stud these last 4 weeks, and last week 2 penalties bench.
Hey, man.
This week dehydration, missed 2 quarters. You're done here. Sorry, Mims. I like you. You're done.
NFL stands for not for long unless you pick it, unless you step up, you know?
And Kevin, in saying this, again, you heard Adam Archuleta saying, talented receiver, all the right things. And this kid maybe he just doesn't want to be here anymore. His agent needs to get him out, and he'll come maybe be a star somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, the first half, okay, I even was going to give him credit. What a play with under 2 minutes left, but then the second half, no, just back to the same old thing. And I even messaged you. I said, here we go. It's same old,
I mean, Miami comes out in the second half, makes the adjustments like a good team does. We don't make any adjustments on defense. They burn us, gash us, make us look like a high school team. Now, I'm not going to blame LaFleur when his 2 best receivers, whatever we think of Corey Davis on, he's still our number 1 in our eyes or in our thoughts. Well, we don't have him or Elijah Moore, and we were still somewhat in the game up to that point. And our defense makes no adjustments. And as soon as we lost Quinnen Williams for the second half, it got even worse. So, and I don't even blame the young DBs. Those guys are trying their best. Guidry is not an NFL player. And you saw that. Once Guidry got into the game when we lost Riley, let's pray to God he's all right. It wasn't.
Yeah, man. Wow.
Exactly. Jeez. That's scary when you see stuff like that. But Guidry is not an NFL player. He's a nice fill in 1 or 2 plays. He got gashed that whole second half. 2-3 big plays.
Yes, he did.
And for a game, Kevin, that started out so promising. 3 and out.
I know.
Get the ball, 10 plays, 83 yards, touchdown. Boom. Interception by Ashton Davis. We get the field goal. Miami gets the ball, 3 and out. We come back. 75 yards, 8 plays, 5.5 minutes, 17-7. But Kevin, even with the lead, I never felt comfortable. I felt like Miami.
Well, how can you?
No, but I felt like Miami was in this little daze because they had their bye. They don't have their feet under them. And then once the second half came, we couldn't pick up a blitz. Yeah. We couldn't run the ball. We couldn't hit a pass. And they sacked Zach, I believe, 6 times. I stopped after 5.
Yeah, I stopped after 4. So
okay. Yeah.
We were in the 4th quarter when I stopped. So
yeah. And the second half, if Echols doesn't get that pick 6, we lose 31-17. It doesn't even look like a game.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Of course. That masked it. That masked it even more.
Yeah. And then we get the ball back with 1:04 or with 2:02, whatever. Our defense does what we want it to do. And then Miami just showed you why they're a better team than us. They didn't fear what we did. They blitzed our butts and
and on 4th down, you're running pass patterns that are 2 yards short of the stick.
Yeah.
I mean, that's football 101. You need 10 yards, run 11, and turn around.
No, I get it all. I
mean, or run 12 and come back 1.
Do you have in front of you? I only have the first half. How many plays did we run the second half compared to the first half?
Yeah, I don't have that stat. I don't have that.
I know the first half we ran 32 plays. I believe the second half we couldn't run more than 20. Maybe I'm wrong. That's disgusting.
And okay, I know you got guys out, but I mean, you still had Crowder in there. I mean, and Barry, you had Barry.
Hey, Berrios has turned out to be
Yes.
the guy
Yes.
you said he was going to. He's turned out to be a
Yes.
little wing Corbett. I take it back what I said about him. I hope he's here next year. I really do.
I'm telling you, he's like a mixture of Corbett and Rudy. That's
yeah. I hear you. I hear you. And I don't know if anybody watched the press conference. They asked Zach Wilson a question about why the offense isn't as productive as with the other three quarterbacks.
Mm.
And his answer was, well, I don't worry about that. Well, maybe you should, Zach.
Oh, maybe you should.
I mean, you're our team leader. Like, all eyes of Jet Nation
Maybe
are looking.
You should, man.
Yeah, exactly. You're our team leader, Zach. All eyes of Jet Nation are looking towards you.
And you were saying to me about what Bart Scott was ranting about.
Yeah. Yeah, every Jet fan should go try to find that segment on SNY with Bart Scott, what he had to say about Zach Wilson.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it, so I'm going to go watch it after this. So
here's Zach Wilson. And listen, again, I'm not leaving all the blame on him. The offensive line played terrible the second half. He was 9 for 14 the first half for 118 yards. You're like, okay, that's
right.
That's
good. All right. Yeah, it's going to have a good game. Yeah.
Yeah. Second half, 4 for 9 for 52 yards with 1 turnover.
Got to learn how to take care of the ball, too.
Yep. He finished with 170 total yards, 13 of 23, to 16 of 27 for 196 yards. With 2 interceptions, Tua still had more yards than he did. Duke Johnson, 22 carries.
Duke Johnson. Dude, yeah. That's all I heard all day was Duke Johnson.
Yeah. Dude, well, we said there's gonna be a guy on the Miami team that hasn't played or came off the street, and he's gonna light it up.
There's always somebody.
Yeah, Duke Wayne Johnson. I know that's not his name, but Duke Johnson.
And they take the ball from the game, and it goes on their fireplace mantle at home, and if they never play another down, they got the ball that when they kick their.
Yeah. Because next week when the other two running backs from Miami are off of the COVID list, Duke Johnson's either going to be on the practice squad or he's going to be back in street clothes again. Maybe we should sign Duke Johnson if he gets cut.
Yeah.
22 carries, 107 yards, 2 TDs. 2 TDs.
What is with this run defense? What is with it?
Swiss cheese, mistake. That's coaching. I'm sorry, Kevin. At this point in time, we're in week 15. It's coaching. We're in the 4th. If we're considering this, high school or whatever, we're in the 4th semester, and this team is still making the same mistakes from the 1st semester. So it's got to be teaching, right?
And listen, I can't remember winning the game it was. I was watching the play. Okay, Tua rolls out to the left. I don't remember who was chasing him. Okay, and we're running half-fast. And you could see once we picked up the speed, all of a sudden you picked up the speed, you forced them to throw the ball. Yeah. But had you been running full speed the whole time instead of half-fast, and then you realize, oh, maybe I got a chance to get him, so let me pick it up. Yeah. I swear to God, I saw that.
I mean, whoever the guy was, that's the guy that you got to make a note of on the staff and say, can't be here next year, can't play for us,
I mean, all of a sudden it's like, oh man, maybe I got a chance to get him. Let me run a little faster.
Yeah. Let me give you.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah. Get a load of dart. This is what our defense brought to the field today. In the first half, our defense gave up 10 points. Okay, props, whatever. Miami
I had great notes for the first half. Yeah.
So they give up 10 points in the first half. Miami makes the adjustments. We don't make nothing. We give up 21 points in the second half. Okay? I'm going to keep going because I'm going to show you why adjustments need to be made. I don't care. Like I said, this young team is now in the 4th semester. changes have to be made on the fly. If you're going to play for this team and in this league, you have to learn how to change on the fly. Total yards in the first half, our defense gave up 147. Not bad. Second half, 233. 233. Rushing yards we gave up in the first half, 64 to a team who's only averaging 80 yards a game. In the second half, we gave up 120 for a total of 184 rushing yards. Disgusting. First downs.
It's freaking unreal. It's unreal.
I'm gonna keep going.
I'm sitting here listening to you telling me this, and it's like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, and down the line it just gets worse. First downs in the first half we gave up 9. Second half we gave 14. Third down efficiency, 1 for 5 in the first half. Miami, we were knocking them down. Second half they were 4 for 7 on third down efficiency, plus 2 for 3 on fourth down efficiency. But no, we don't need to make changes. We're too young to make changes.
It's a great D we got.
Yeah. Today, our defense in the second half alone, Kevin, the second half alone, 120 rushing yards, 113 passing yards for a total of 233 yards in the second half alone.
And probably dead last in the NFL in both.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember when the first quarter of the season, you were in the top 10. Everybody was all pumped up.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, he brought this defensive mindset from San Francisco to here.
Yeah. I'm sorry. And listen, I know as the head coach, but you have to put your nose in there and say, why are you running that? Why are you doing that? You know, if not, Salah, you're gonna be fired.
Take over the play calling or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. Like I love when I see numbers like this. This was the first time all year the Jets had a lead at half. Led at halftime for the first time this season. 14 games. I was gonna say,
what week are we in?
14 games. This is the first time we had a lead by halftime.
And you didn't hold it.
For the first 13 games, we only had a lead for a total of 27 minutes and 12 seconds. Over 13 games, we only led for 27 minutes and 12 seconds in the first half. Today was our best. We led for 22 minutes. But this is what we're looking at. We have to live with. These are the numbers.
This is what we get. That's our Christmas present.
Oh my Lord.
This is what we get for Christmas.
A team that doesn't even rush the ball outrushed us by 82 yards, 184 to 102. Total yards, Kevin, we had 228 today to their 380.
Yeah. I'm looking at it.
Passing yards, 126 to their 196.
Incredible.
Time of possession, they out 9.5 minutes more than us because we're 3 and out, or they're having these long drives. The only thing we did good was, Kevin, we only had 3 penalties. Shocking, only 3 to Miami's 5.
I know.
Turnovers, Miami had 3, we had 1, and we still didn't win the game.
And I hate to keep picking on the quarterback, but don't you think he's too small?
You know,
he's like a poor man's Doug Flutie.
You might be right. Like I'm still, you know. Here's what I'll say to this, and this is just me. I'm not talking about every other Jet fan. I'm not even talking about you. This is me. I'm so hurting for a franchise quarterback.
Me too.
I don't want to. I don't even want to blame him. Like I'm trying to
I know
him. And
I know.
I coddled Sam for 3 years, and I got shit on from other Jet fans. And I'm not coddling Zach. People out there want to make him he's the real deal. That's fine. He's got to prove it. And I say, you know what, Kevin, he's going to come out next week, probably against Jacksonville, and maybe light it up. And I'm going to sit here and tell you,
yeah, me too. Yeah. I say, well, all right.
But you know what? If I'm going to sit here and say, I need to see JFM week to week, show me something and not just one game. I have to say the same for Zach. Show me something. Show me something now.
I don't know. Just looks sometimes to me like everybody's just running around.
Yeah.
Well, like, all right, maybe, okay, maybe we'll, okay, well, okay, throw, there's no, there's no decisiveness. There's no, let's go, there's none of that. Let's try to make a play. And I don't know. That's the way it seems to me.
Listen, I agree with you. Like, it almost seems like, and you know what? Here's another thing I'll say with Zach Wilson. The Jets are doing everything that they did not do for the prior quarterback. Okay? They brought you in. They brought in your guru. How's that working for you?
It's like you've got worse.
They're doing everything they can to help you out. Can you get your nose more in the playbook? Because again, listen, I was awed. I jumped up and down, the street play. He ran around, did all that.
Yeah.
Crowded to back.
Mahomes-ish. Yeah.
To Ryan Griffin, you know what? But that play happens once in a blue moon. Do the little things right. Learn how to stay in the pocket. Trust your eyes. Trust that the pocket. Don't always look to break away before the pocket collapses. Like, do the little things right.
And there are, I think I sent you a message. Holds the ball too long. Man, you got a blitz coming like that. They had their ears pinned back, man. They were coming.
But here's the other.
You got to take a two-step drop, get rid of the ball.
Well, in saying
three steps, get rid of the ball.
Well, they were showing you the clock on Tua Tagovailoa, and 2 seconds, ball was out. 2.2 seconds, the ball was out. Boom, boom, boom. And I know.
But like I said, I hate to keep killing them, but.
And you know what?
I'm not seeing it.
And listen, you have every right to feel the way you feel. Everyone is going to tell us or say to us or
patience.
Yeah. Okay, patience. All right. Everyone.
Bada bob. Yeah,
bada boom. Exactly. Yeah. We're a young team. Bada bing. Again, like I said to you, Kevin, I understand the young team age-wise, but you have now been on the field, some of you guys, for 15 games, 14 games, and you're still making 2 + 2 = 5, that mistake. So my question is it the player, or we have to start blaming the teachers, the coaches,
even the head coach, I caught some of his press conference after the game. Even though head coach said tackling was horrendous. Yeah. Right? We can't tackle.
Yeah. And listen, maybe he's got everything on the wraps, and when the season's over, we're going to find out this guy was fired. This guy, I don't know. But this team, Swiss cheese, that front seven, and if you don't have Mosley, God knows how worse.
Right.
I mean, Mosley had 17 tackles last week. How many did he have this week? I'll find out later on in the evening.
And he's hitting too.
Hitting. All right, Quincy Williams didn't have the best of games today.
Yeah, but he's been around all season.
Yeah.
So when he wasn't hurt. So
yeah, and he should be back next season. Quincy Williams, I like him as a linebacker.
Yeah, me too. Yep.
I don't have a problem with the young DBs. I know there's a lot of talk about who we're going to draft. We're going to get this safety, this corner, this, that. We need another O-lineman, and we need another pass rusher to work with Lawson when he comes back next year.
Yep.
Because no one fears that Jet front four. No one.
I might look for a quarterback too to compete. To compete.
Now, I'm just going to throw it out there. Let's have fun. Someone will rip us. In your opinion, now what you saw, should the Jets kept Sam, sold that number 2 picks for more equity, and got more pieces in here and built around Sam? And if he wasn't the real deal, then get a quarterback in this upcoming draft? Or are you happy how the move was made that they drafted Zach?
Well, right now, either way would have been a shit show. Neither one of them are doing well.
Yeah.
You know, Sam's out. So,
yeah.
Right.
I'm just asking.
I don't know. I don't know.
This team needs more pieces, and they could have got that last year because 2 would have gave them a buttload of pieces. But I'm just guessing.
I hope I'm wrong. Again, you can't.
Yeah.
I know you can't go off, however, 14 games, whatever it is, but I don't know. Just sometimes you can just see it. You can just see it. And hey, but we thought we saw it for Sam at the end of, oh wow, look at the last 5 games, he's really lighting it up.
Yeah.
You got JJ Watt going up to him. Oh, you ran around like Fran Tarkington, kid. That was great, you know. And now look, so.
But just to play devil's advocate, I know I shouldn't even bring this up because I did say we're done with him. He didn't have the weapons Zach has. Am I right, or am I just crazy for saying that?
And I mean, I don't know. Like you were just saying, that they asked him about the other 3 quarterbacks running the system.
Yeah.
And as opposed to him. And he don't worry about that.
They asked him how he felt about the other 3 quarterbacks running the system and having 300-yard games, and he said, I'm not worried about that. You know, Zach, a better answer would have been, you know what? I saw what those guys did, and I'm learning and I'm coming along and saying, you don't worry about that. You should worry about that.
And I mean,
draft pick.
I'll even give you a pass with Flacco and Johnson. Okay, they've been around. Okay, but White ran it too.
Yeah. And I have no problem if everyone say, "Oh, Mike White with the dink and the dunking." Like I said about Mac Jones,
I'll dink and dunk all day, just win the game.
Yeah, yeah. You know.
Yeah. I mean, other than bombs once in a while to Hill on the Chiefs, I mean, they dink and dunk.
Yeah.
You know, that's how they get down the field. So
yeah. And the only thing I'm gonna say is that this offense, even them, like if you want to knock Michael LaFleur to an extent, he doesn't stick to his game plan in the second half when the teams make their adjustments. Find the plays that work and run them back. Try to run those plays back again.
Well, and like the end of the game, that 4th down, that really bothered me. Who's teaching receivers to run yards short of the sticks?
Yeah.
On 4th down. What are you doing?
Well, isn't that the story of the Jets' life? You know, what is it? An inch short, an inch late. You know, what's that? The dollar short, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You had a chance to keep that game alive on the 4th down, and you missed it by 3 inches. I feel like the 3 inches of the story of the Jets' lives. The 3, we just fell short. We just fell short. Like, enough with the just falling short. Enough. And I really thought after that first quarter, Kevin, we got an identity. This is going to be the new 4 weeks that we talked about in our pregame. We're going to hit teams in the mouth. And the second half, we just got, all right, little boys, it's time to move over and let the real men play. And Miami just marched through you like a Sherman tank.
Yeah, took it to you, man. Took it to you.
Yep.
What do you? I mean, what else do you say? What do you?
No, that's it. That's it.
Yep.
And we'll be back to say the same things next Sunday when we play Jacksonville. Will we beat Jacksonville? Let me ask you right now, at this moment, are we beating Jacksonville next week at home?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not. Maybe. I have no confidence that we will.
No. And I'm the other. My heart says yes, but am I going to be surprised if we don't? No, I'm not.
One against number one against number two.
Yeah. Anyway,
I mean that's the only thing that really makes it exciting.
Yeah.
Otherwise, who cares?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, what are you looking to see? Who gets the better draft pick? I don't know.
Kevin, if we lose the next 3 games, right, and Houston and Detroit win one of their next 3, we're picking 2 again.
Oh yeah, two.
We're picking 2 again.
2.
Unless Jacksonville wins one of their land, then we move up to 1. This is. And I don't want to hear we need Seattle to lose so we get the higher draft pick. If you don't turn these draft picks into gold, it doesn't matter where you pick them. And I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face.
And boy, they shut down Carter today, right?
Yeah. Well, you know what? They knew they had to stop him because they didn't have. And listen, as good as
you shut down him, there ain't nothing else.
Yeah, they don't fear those receivers.
Nope.
They don't fear those receivers.
Nope.
And the one receiver that could be a threat and pop a top of is dehydrated and had to sit out the second and the third quarter. Now, with that, am I to blame him or am I supposed to blame the staff for not making sure the night before these guys are getting the supplements they need if they're going to go play? I don't know what the temperature was in Miami today, but, you know, you always hear get hydrated, make sure they're hydrated. The kid was depleted.
There was a play that just puts everything in a nutshell and just says it all. You remember the play with the Miami guy coming around the left side? Okay, he's running around the left side, and here we come for the tackle, and he just hands to the face, just pushes the defender, like, get the hell off of me, and just keeps going.
Yeah.
Come on, man. And you just you go falling down.
Three games, right? We were shut out in the second half against the Eagles. I think we kicked a field goal. What did we do against the Saints in the second half? I think we kicked a field goal. Was that it? I don't even. Yeah, we kicked the field goal, and today shut out in the second half, right? Oh no, 7 points, but that was by our defense. So in the last 3 second half games, our offense put up 3 points, and our defense put up 7. That's the story, Jet fans. Enjoy your Christmas.
And
that's
I mean,
all I can say.
And I mean, you can say, oh, but you got this guy out and this guy out. Okay, I see teams that have the same things going on. They go out and they throw up 30 points.
Yeah.
With like, you know, second string guys. I don't know.
And listen, I know, Kevin, this may sound silly, but if you're teaching 2 + 2 is 5, that's the results you're going to get every week. The wrong results.
Mm-hmm.
Bad results. 32nd ranked defense. We're the 32nd ranked defense.
And I was just going to say, you can see the angles that the defenders are taking are all off, and it's just, I don't know. What are you teaching during the week?
Don't know. Well, let me tell you, it's gonna, and maybe, Kevin, we're wrong, and we'll have egg on our face next year at this time.
Yeah, I hope so.
But what I wanted to finish saying was that if we're
I still want to see you smash one on your head.
I know, but it's not going to happen this year.
Nope.
My question is that what makes us think that with all the cap space we have and we're going to create, because we'll make some cuts, and all the draft picks we're going to bring in, Ulbrich is the right guy to lead them, and Zach Wilson is the quarterback we're praying for. Are we confident enough to say Ulbrich's the right guy on defense? I'm more confident in saying Zach Wilson is the quarterback to lead us than I am to say Ulbrich is the defensive guru.
Oh, yes. He's got more. The one has way more of a chance of succeeding than the other, trust me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But so far, neither one has really shown us anything. So
no.
Well, they've shown us something, but it hasn't been very good. So
the thing is, what I'll say on that note is that I see more positives out of Zach than I do from Ulbrich and his defense. That defense just gets worse. When the worst rushing, or one of the worst rushing teams, you play one of the worst rushing teams, and they manhandle you with their fourth string running back,
throw you around, man.
Yeah.
Like that, I'm telling you, that play with the stiff arm to the face of us, and just tosses them off. Like, get off of me.
How much you want to bet you watch the NFL Network tomorrow? That's one of the angry runs they show you.
Yeah.
That'll be one of the angry runs.
Just get off of me.
Yeah. All righty. Positive note, Eddie Pinheiro.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Positive note, Eddie Pinheiro's could kick. At least we know we got a kicker.
Absolutely, man.
It took 12 and a half weeks, but we got our kicker, so we're set.
Yeah, but you know what? He's got, I don't know. I mean, as long as you keep making them, they're like line drives.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
I know,
which is good.
And you noticed it today, how high his ball was through the uprights and how high the Miami guys' balls were up. They were like 10 yards past the pole in height wise. But as long as he makes them, we'll take
that. Exactly. Just put it through.
Yeah.
Put it through.
Exactly. All right, my brother. I will see you for a special Thursday edition this week, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Good.
Hey, Friday's Christmas Eve already.
Yep.
Can you imagine?
I got everything ready. I got the 7 fishes. I'll be up late Thursday night cooking my gravy.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah, we'll be seeing you guys Thursday for a very special edition.
Yep.
The Christmas edition.
Yes.
The 1st and 10 New York Jets NFL podcast.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
All right, brother.
We'll see you guys later.
Evening. Yes.
You too. Enjoy the games, you guys. We'll talk to you on Thursday. Jet up. We'll see you later.